Back with some D&D. Hey everybody, you guys ready to invade an underwater lab, fortress, secret hideout, whatever it is?
Bone saws ready.
Alright, so last time we did a lot of planning and we actually kind of got phase one of the invasion infiltration going. Playing Diesel's character Andros and some of the angels. We had Kaylin and Keely as angels, since Tanasi was going to play as the third guard. Howard was MIA at the moment. He has already portaled in and discussed some negotiations of providing food for the facilities with Dorian Belvedere. Seems to be a very enthralling character. So we're going to jump back in. We left off with Andros having a very brief conversation with this Dorian. He seems to be very thorough, or at least doesn't care about his job or something. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it was a very just brief meet and greet, and then like, okay, we're going to put you in rooms. This is going to take multiple days. So we're going to go back to the workshop, Dane's workshop, where the other team has defeated the guards that showed up, activated the anti-magic barrier, and now they have to deal with the disguises. So we'll jump in right there as that has just transpired.
You know, I never realized how messy it is when you can only go for the head.
It is one of the more efficient ways to keep them from getting back up.
That's fair. So somebody should probably go get Dane. Not me though. I can't. So, because I don't know about you, but I'm not about to try to take this armor off of myself. Or at least alone.
In the room right now, you got Meridius, Ganassi, Huck, Rix.
Yeah.
One of you would have to go.
I look at Stanasi. And I say it more quietly to where Huck can't really hear it. With the way he's been lately, I don't know if I trust him to make it there and back.
Oh, Huck says, what are you saying over there? I believe I could go.
Well,
Think you might be
Huck,
right.
buddy, no offense. The last time we let you go off somewhere alone, you turned on a bunch of murder robots.
I don't really remember much about that, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah,
maybe,
probably for the best.
maybe sit this one out, friend.
Do you
Like,
want to stretch
poking
your
one of
legs, or
them
do
with
you
the
want me to
stick.
do it?
What'd you say, Buck? I don't know that.
I said, I was asking Stanasi, do
Yep.
you want to stretch your legs a bit, or do you want me to go do it?
Well, did have my heart set on being an angel, but I can stretch my legs, if you know what I mean.
I feel like Meridius and Trix just both tilted their heads at her like, what?
What? I can get up and walk around a little bit and do some
But
stuff and
maybe if you go get Dan, he can like help you catch up with the others. I don't know. Wait, no, we still need you. Yeah. Have you figured out how to control that whole poof thing yet? Cause like it could be real quick if you just like pop back over there and like, hey man, we're ready.
I can try. Do you want me to try?
Yeah, go ahead and try. See if it works.
Okay.
Well, Meridius takes 4 steps back from Stanasi and looks at her the whole time.
Alrighty, let's try this out.
Okay. Just tell me what you're in, like what you're thinking of, or what what Stanasi is trying to picture in her head, or what she's trying to feel like. Give me that.
Just so I know.
Yeah.
I'm teleporting back to Arum, right?
Well, to Dane, to let him know that we dispatched the guards so we can start getting the armor off them.
Got it. So I'm picturing that sort of, I guess if I remember correctly, it was like the metallic room that we met up in after the battle with the purple thing. And so I'm picturing kind of that portal that Andros came out of in the corner. And I'm just remembering that scene there where he surprised us with some soup, and I'm picturing and smelling that soup, smelling it.
Go ahead and roll me a D100. Okay.
Love it.
As you guys start to see Stanasi start to glow a bit.
Trix doesn't think this is what usually happens, so she's just gonna.
All right, that was a 59.
59. Okay. So what happens is you see her start to glow, and all of a sudden, poof, like she's like gone. It's like almost like a flash of light, but it's different this time because it's almost like there's like this light that is just jumping from wall to ceiling to floor. It's just something is just bouncing off, and it knocks both of you like off of your feet, knocks Huck up against the wall, and then all of a sudden Stanasi reappears in the middle. Just
Did that work?
Oh yeah.
Did it work? Oh shit.
I think you're gonna have to go outside because we kind of have the containment thing. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Ain't gonna lie.
And that is exactly
Buck,
the laugh that
as a
Trix
player,
does.
yeah.
wanted to grab the nearest telephone and pull a Gremlins 2 as she started bouncing off the wall. Be like,
I was gonna
put
say
you
to
in there.
open a window. All right. Well, yeah. I guess we forgot about the barrier. Okay. I'll start walking.
Okay. So you walk outside. Are you trying it again, or you're just hiking it now?
I'm gonna walk outside. I'm gonna find an alleyway, and I'm gonna try again.
Okay. All right. Roll me another D100.
72.
72. Okay. That's close. So you end up in the main facility, not exactly in that room. You actually end up in like the main chamber, where the first place you guys went into when
With
you
all,
first
like,
went through the
the
big doors.
magistrates and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the big area with like it's a big auditorium. You're in there, you appear in there, and you find Halram sitting in there.
I know you. Hi, friend.
Oh, hello. Did you just get back?
There's a story behind that. I may or may not finally be able to control my poop to a degree. That being said, I need to talk to Dane. We're ready to go. We're ready to proceed.
I don't think he's in this room currently.
But you know how to
Maybe-
find him. Let's you take me to where he might be at, and then I can fill you in on the plan on the way there.
Sure. Does Halloran know where Dane is?
So you guys walk out into the hallway. Halram, not really knowing where to look, but immediately sees Vigil walking down the corridor.
Vigil, question. Do you know where Dane is?
Dane. Yes, located. You need to be in his presence.
Yes, can you take us to them? To Dane?
Yes. So he leads you down through the corridors, and you end up just in Dane's lab. Likely where you were trying to get in the first place, Stanasi. And then you guys, unless you want to talk to him, he's like, okay, I can get us back to just pretty close to the lab. So he walks over and activates like this sigil on the floor. Like, okay, this can get us close.
Close to where Meridius and Strix and Huck are at, or
Yes.
where exactly? Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah,
Okay.
because we have the armor and we're ready to do this.
And he steps through the sigil. You guys follow him, and just moments later, you're actually standing on top of his bed upstairs in the second floor of that.
Wait,
There's a sigil under the bed. Just in
so
case.
it could have worked. Okay, good to know.
Halloran's gonna cautiously just stand back on the ground.
Yeah, they're just standing on the bed, on this bed. On the whole
Meridius, Trix, we're in the bedroom.
It's not like that. We are just here.
It's me, Hiram, and Dane.
Cordially.
It's a good time on this bed. Come in.
Can we hear this?
I mean,
I know
dang,
he's probably
loud enough
hollering
for you
it
guys
loud
to
I
hear.
would
enough.
say
That's what I'm
so,
saying.
yeah.
I turn and look at Trix.
It worked, guys. I did it.
Except for Stanasi, those are your people. You can go check that.
Do I have to though?
Aren't you
This
proud
sounds
of
like
me,
a
Meridius? I
Desmond
did
style
it.
situation.
I controlled
Do you
the
want
food.
Huck to go?
Oh, I'll
I can
go.
go.
This is my problem.
But the stairs are a little hard on my knees.
I'm
I
going.
controlled my
I'm
food.
going. Nasi, you are a grown ass adult. You should be able to control your poop by now.
I said poof, and you know it.
Yeah. Just coming back down here or not? I'm not coming in
Nasi
there.
got a hold of that Taco Bell lettuce.
Trix is in the upstairs. Oh, she's like, I'm not coming in there.
No, it's okay. I got Dane and Hiram with me.
Yeah, you can come out now.
yeah,
Considering
okay.
the bodies are downstairs and you're gonna need to be downstairs anyway. I was like, wait, you have Howard with you too? Where the hell did you find him?
I told you I can control my poofs. So I poofed to him, and then he brought me to Dane, and then Dane poofed us over here.
That becomes
Which, by
harder
the
when
way,
you get older.
We could have just used his room. There's a sigil for future poofing necessities. Anyway, I'm gonna get off the bed now, and I guess come on, guys.
Oh, they all walk down the stairs. Oh, excellent. So, regards. Oh, we have an odd number here. Regards. But now we have 4 imposter guards.
I have an idea. You captured me along with Trix.
Work.
Yeah.
And to make it more realistic, Meridius, come here, and I'm going to go to smack Meridius in the face.
Do you let this happen, or do we need to roll for this?
Considering how many times that Stanasi has assaulted me with magic, I'm gonna try to grab her hand.
Okay. All right. So roll for an attack, unarmed attack.
Trix is just watching like, ooh, this isn't gonna go well.
Oh, this is great. You said an unarmed attack?
Yep.
Bear with me. The 17. I'm gonna be like, Meridius, look, we can make it look realistic.
He
Like,
catches your hand.
oh. Okay, or not. It was just a thought. That was it. We can.
If you
No, but
wanted
you
to
know what?
look
You know what?
If you wanted
Listen,
to
now
look
you can tell him I
realistic,
fought you.
everybody sees me ball my fist up that doesn't hold him. Be like, I owe you at least 3.
Listen. But now you can say, conceivably, that I fought you to protect Trix from getting captured.
I mean,
Now
I
it's
was
no
gonna
longer a
go.
lie.
I was gonna jump in the sewer so that it smelled like I tried to escape, and so they wouldn't try to search me when we got there. So that also could work, rather than punching Meridius in the face. Not that it wouldn't be funny to see again, but that's also another option.
Keeping tabs.
I feel like you should have said that before, so I didn't have to.
Well, you all of a sudden you decided you were gonna square up with him. I didn't. How was I supposed to know you were gonna think that was a good idea?
I don't know.
I wouldn't punch him.
I think Keely gave me something. Might be coming down off of it.
That made you hit me multiple times with magic.
Well, that is just, my condition.
To try to kill your own party.
No, that's sometimes. Listen, I controlled my proof though, so maybe it's getting better.
Let's contact Mordecai and see what he thinks about your ability to control your magic.
Hey, canonically, did the Mordecai thing happen before or after this?
It happened
before this.
Way before.
Yeah, way before this.
Yeah. Damn it. All right. Fine.
Yep. Okay, you guys can work out the details on who's gonna punch who. Trix, do you want to help me with the armor and the gloves and accessories?
Yes, sir, I can. Oh, Stanasi, by the way, Trix is gonna pull out the tiny chest and summon the big one, and she's gonna open it up, and you're gonna see some of Trix's weapons and stuff in there. And she's gonna say, anything you wanna not have on you when they capture us, feel free to chuck it in there.
You got some fun toys in there.
No touchy.
As
Her
you
bag
say
of
that,
holding is in there.
She just dropped something that she was picking up. But you were saying no touchy. Okay.
All right, Trix. You have the choice of rolling nature, sleight of hand,
Sleight
or
of hand.
medicine.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand.
Okay.
That's a 25.
25. Excellent. Okay. That obliterates the DC.
Sleight of hand
Okay.
plus 14.
So you very easily, with Dane's help, detach, slowly kind of just removing the armor from the flesh, keeping it all intact. Yeah, there's a
And
smell.
she's like half gagging as she's doing it.
You know, this is why I work with mechanical objects.
So
Why I didn't become a doctor.
the next process is removing the communication device. So I need you to make another either nature, sleight of hand, or medicine check.
17.
17. Still, that's good. So, you easily go back behind the ear and you make a really good deep incision there without cutting the worm, and extract the worm and put them into a jar.
What? This is
Those
when I need Spooky here. I could make him do this.
Those are some nice ones there. Yeah.
Are you enjoying this?
Very interesting stuff. I mean, you not find it intriguing?
I mean, I find it stinky and disgusting.
Well, then the next part you're not going to enjoy. So I need you to roll another check as you're cutting the flesh off of their hands.
Is this one also sleight of hand or
Yep.
same skills? Yeah.
Whichever one you want to do.
That's a 31.
31, yep. Easily. So you easily extract the skin. Now, we have one more roll here. So you have to be able to convert the skin into the gloves. So again, it's nature, sleight of hand, or medicine. A little bit higher of a DC, but you haven't had trouble up to this point.
24.
24, yep. Okay. So you very easily just make these gloves where they're almost like latex gloves, where they just kind of stretch a bit and go on, just like, can't even tell that they're not that person's. So you have 3 pairs of skin gloves, 3 sets of armor that's going to grow into somebody, and 3 mind worms. Okay. So, have we figured out who the 3 are? I guess we're going to let Alron be the guard and Stanasi be the other prisoner. At the play.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what we're gonna do.
All right. So
Who knows? Now that Stanasi can control her poops, maybe she can get out of the cell on her own.
So what you need to do is, on your character, each of your character sheets, remove your armor. For those 3, and you'll put on this, as they're putting on this chitin armor on you. It starts attaching, and what we'll have to do is add just or we can just remember if we don't want to go into the trouble of it. But we'll just add I believe it's a +4 to whatever armor score you have. +4. Which I think there's a way just to do a custom, addition to your AC. Or we can just, remember that is the case. So while all of this is going on, Andros, back over in your side of the world, you guys have met with the representative from the Novijin lab, and you've had a little bit of time. You've been given rooms, and you've been given a little bit of time, kind of free time. You can wonder about some of the guest areas. Some of the guest areas also have like staff members that are, eating lunch or just hanging out in different areas. There's opportunities to interact with some of these people if you want. All optional. So right now we have you and Kalen and Keely. So if you guys want Keely to do something, you just have to tell me, because I don't want to make decisions for the.
Okay.
I want Keely to live her best life.
Andros would definitely go around and kind of mingle with the staff, see if he can get a little information on the lay of the land.
Okay. Kalen? What
Is
about
there
you?
any food? Is there any food here?
Oh, yeah. I would say
Probably.
the food, when you taste it, is a little bland. So it's a lot of seafood, but they don't know how to prepare it properly, or So really, this is a good opportunity for Andros, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good selling point.
Mm.
But yeah, there's food.
Okay. She'd probably, even though the food is kind of bland, she'd probably at least make herself a good amount and like kind of just scope out the area and see if there's any interesting looking individuals.
Okay. So you're looking for any interesting individuals.
Yeah.
How do you define interesting? Like good looking, or you're just looking for people that have an oddity about them, or?
She's looking for this may be a little bit too specific, but somebody that just like they talk a lot. Like they're just talking a lot. The point where the people that they are talking to may seem like they kind of want to find a way out of that conversation.
Gotcha.
Because those people you can get some info from, maybe. That's about what she's up to. Just food and people watching.
All right, and Andros, what is Andros looking for in the way of someone to interact with?
He's just looking for people.
You found him.
As long as there's somebody that looks like he can strike up a conversation with.
Huh.
Especially maybe, well, it doesn't matter. They can be male or female. He doesn't care.
Okay.
We don't discriminate.
Well, there's going to be a large selection of people, so maybe give me some aspect. Like you're looking for a redhead, you're looking for somebody with brown eyes.
He's looking for someone that would be in a uniform and that would maybe have markings on their uniform. Like if he could pick out somebody that looked like maybe if there was like a rank or a special insignia on their uniform, he would be looking for that.
All right.
Character of importance.
Yes.
So I'll have both of you guys roll me a D100, and we'll see how lucky you get.
Oh, dang.
49.
49, okay.
If Andros doesn't get 69, he automatically fails.
82.
82, okay.
Ellen already got the 69 today.
To clarify for chat, I had receipt number
She
69.
sent me a photo of the 69.
Nope. No need to clarify. We all know
Just to be clear,
What I just took from that is Clan said you done got the 69. He didn't say how you got it.
She sent it. She sent a photo of it to everybody.
Nope, too late for that. Too late for that.
Right. So, what I've got here is
guys.
I've got what looks like an otter person. I've got a Vidalkin. I don't think I've ever had one of those in my game, so I
don't even know what that is.
what they look like
yeah.
exactly. A
What's a
goblin
Vidalkin?
and a
What?
human. The human looks to be wearing a guard outfit. The goblin seems to be some type of engineer, mechanic type thing. The Vidalkin, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Looks to be wearing like a coat, like a lab coat maybe. And then the otter is wearing looks like he's wearing like workman's clothes, like just like regular like a like one of those onesies that you wear and zip up, but it's just like rugged.
Does he have a tool belt?
Yeah.
I was about to say, oh, like what, a
The
coveralls?
otter does not have a tool.
Since there's nobody there, is this what Andros sees?
That's what you guys see as like your
Okay.
primary targets here
Mm.
that you're scoping out.
Since nobody seems to be somebody of like an officer or something,
Right.
Andros is going to talk to the otter because he knows that it's the service people that have all the information about what's
Interesting.
going on.
Okay.
Oh.
And Kaylin?
Galen will approach the Vidalkin.
Okay. I'm gonna have to pull up a picture of that because
I was going to say, I don't know what that is.
I sent it in your player discussion.
oh, did you? Okay.
If
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And
For
but I
Midar,
couldn't
it's the
remember.
little blue guy that's in the Cloud Strike Guild. Is what he is.
Oh, one of them.
Okay, so which of you want to go first?
I'll let Clan go first.
All right.
So,
And
the otter person is over there just having a meal.
Andros will go and he'll grab like a drink,
Mhm.
like a mug, like of water or something, just something to drink. And he'll kind of mosey over to where the otter is and be like, excuse me, may I join you here? May I sit down with you?
Yes. You seem kind of recluse a bit.
Thank you for letting me sit with you. It's a little parched. I needed to get something to drink, which is kind of funny since we're underwater.
Yeah. No sign of a sense of humor at the moment.
I am Andros Vanen, I run a restaurant in Baldur's Gate. I'm here to try to get some commissary work.
Pip. He stretches out his hand.
Andros will shake his hand. Nice to meet you, Pip.
I clean up things and take care of odd jobs.
So you are one of the most important workers.
I don't know about that. I mean,
At least
I do take care of the food. Or the not this food, of course.
Hey, food prep and cleanliness is very important, Pip. Do not underestimate the things that you bring to the table here.
You have to be careful when you're feeding the specimens. I mean, some of them can't even talk or anything, so you don't know what they're gonna do.
You feed specimens, huh? Some of the experimental things that are going down here, then I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, can you tell me a little bit about what you've seen? Like, I will not tell nobody. I will not tell no one. You see, it's safe with me. I just have heard that there's some interesting things that happen down here.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Andros, persuasion. That is a 25.
25. Okay.
Yeah. I have a +9 to persuasion.
Nobody's fucking around on that, right? They're just blowing DCs out of the water. Okay, cool. Like, what type of stuff are you interested in? I mean, there's all kinds of things, and
well, just there's what is kind of some of the stuff that you've seen, like what kind of stuff is down here that you're having to take care of. Also, I have heard from a friend of mine that there may be, and Andros kind of looks around, he kind of leans in forward. I've heard that there may be some fey creatures down here. Have you ever seen anything from the fey?
Well, there were some. They're mostly gone now. I think they finished that experiment or something a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you hear about any of it?
There's something about they were diseased or something, and I don't know.
Oh, disease.
But Chuck said that he worked over in that department, and when he cleaned up the area, he basically didn't have anything to do because they just flushed them all out. So it was just gone.
You got to be careful when dealing with fey creatures. I've always heard that they're just like, you never know what you're going to get, right?
But we don't
like it could be something just weird.
They have not a fey thing. It's like this plant looking thing with tentacles that come out the top, but that's not fey.
Plant tentacle thing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
you got to be
weird.
careful when you feed it, otherwise it'll grab you and like try to pull you. It can't get you because it can't pull you through the bars, but
well,
scary.
That's good that it's behind bars. Because I mean, that would freak me out. Some kind of plant thing grabs me with tentacles. That's like something you read about in like magazines and stuff.
Or you'd hear about like in some old story about adventurers or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like one of those gelatinous cubes. You got any of those down here?
I don't think. I mean, they have had one. I don't think they keep. I think they go bad or something. I don't know.
That makes sense. I could believe that. Anything else? What's the weirdest thing you ever saw down here?
Weirdest. Well, you know, they do a lot of experiments. Like, can I really trust you? I mean, I don't really know you.
Oh, look at this face. If this face does not scream, you can trust me, I don't know what. I mean, hell, I'm going to be gone in a couple days. If I can get this business, I'm out. You'll never see me again. Who am I going to tell? They'll just think I'm some kind of drunk off my ass, Steveling, just raving stories, making shit up.
Roll another persuasion check.
Okay. Okay, that is a 23.
23. I don't know if it's the weirdest thing, but you know, they have experiments down here, and kind of pulls his sleeve up, and you can see like some like scarring down his arm. There's some of us call us the Simic hybrids.
Simic hybrids, you say?
And he pulls his sleeve back down. Yeah. I don't know, the weirdest thing, I mean, you know, most of the Simic hybrids are aquatic life, but there's some of us that are more terrestrial, I guess. And I know that's a big word for someone in my station to use, terrestrial, but you know,
Do not put yourself down.
I did see a hedgehog Simic hybrid once.
Really?
It was, and I thought the hedgehogs were supposed to be small, but this was like big.
He's a large hedgehog. He's the big old gargantuan hedgehog type creature.
Maybe not gargantuan. That's not nice to say, but
I mean, for a hedgehog, I mean, you know, usually hedgehog, you think little bitty hedgehog, not like big beefy hedgehog.
Yeah, that's probably but I don't think he works here anymore. So,
what do you think happened to it? I mean, did they just like, did she retire or it retire and go somewhere, or?
I don't know. I mean, he was like one of the guards or something, so they don't really tell me much.
Okay.
I think it was a whole thing or something. There was some incident or something. I don't know.
So some kind of big whoop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have to get back to work. You know.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
Those cages aren't going to clean themselves, except for the ones that clean themselves. But I hope they don't get more of those. Then I'll be out of a job.
Neat. Oh well, I mean that. Yeah, well, I don't think you'll be out of a job, but I'm sure you do many other things besides clean the cages. Hey, you know what? If you do get out of a job and you're looking for something, you know, up on the mainland, come to Baldur's Gate.
Well, I don't know where that is, but okay.
Well, if you ever get out of here and they say, where would you like to go? Tell them Baldur's Gate, and if they send you there, then just ask around for Andros Van, and everybody knows me, and I'll get you can get to work at my soup store.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So, yeah, just like taking food to people or things. I know
you
how to
can.
do that.
At least until you get, you know, settled, and then you can move on, do whatever you want to. I will help you find what you want to do with your life.
Okay.
All right.
Good talking to you.
It was great talking to you, Pip. I'm sorry for keeping you here, but I like to babble. It is what I do.
He's slowly like walking away. Okay, bye. He takes off. Okay, Kaylin. So you see this Vidalkin in a corner, like just kind of got a book, reading the book, and sometimes glancing up at this like window out into like the aquatic area outside.
Hmm. All right. Kaylin's gonna, for lack of better terms, fix her dress, make sure that the ladies are good to go. And I will. I'll walk over to this. What'd you say? He's like a lab tech or like some sort of scientist looking fella.
Yeah, it's actually a woman, but yeah.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
you said she's like looking out the window?
Like reading the book and sometimes glancing up out this, kind of window area. Yes. Window's not the correct term, but lack of a better word.
That's fair. What you reading?
Actually, I was just going over some of the notes from the lab. It's just a whole thing,
Stuck on a puzzle?
No, not a puzzle. I know what to do. The problem is that, my supervisors don't know shit. That's the problem.
Tell me about it, girl. Seems like that's the way it works everywhere.
Yeah. I haven't seen you around here before. A nice dress.
Thank you. I don't get the time to, go out and try new things and take care of myself like I honestly should. But my lovely friends said we should at least look presentable tonight, Does it really look good? I wasn't sure if this would am I making sense? I guess I'm just nervous.
I mean, we don't get any fashion down here, so that is amazing.
I'm sure your wardrobe looks fantastic, aside from the lab tech, which honestly, it looks good on you.
The things. Roll a persuasion check.
Alrighty. Lord help me now. 16?
16. No, I do not look good in this.
Oh, come on.
So what are you doing down here anyway? I mean, dressed like that? I mean, you're definitely not working in the lab.
Oh no. I don't have the brains to be working in the lab.
Management then, right? Because there's no brain power in management. I'll tell you that.
I mean, I worked hard, I gave my all to this organization, so, it counts for something. I at least treat my people with respect.
I mean, that's the least somebody could do.
Yeah.
That they should really learn that here.
So, I hope you don't mind my prying. You said you were. Is there anything I could? I mean, yeah, I don't have the brains for it, but is there anything I could maybe help you out with your research? Is there anything that I can, do you need a hand with anything?
I don't think so.
No?
You said it really wasn't your forte, though.
Listen, I might not have the brains, but I'm an excellent set of hands.
Okay. Roll another persuasion check. This time I would say with disadvantage.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the science one.
He's a little standoffish.
Well, that's a 7.
7?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? I probably just need to go back and take that look at this myself. But thanks. I mean, really, that dress looks amazing on you. I hope you have a great time down here. You just kind of skirts off. So you guys can get back together if you want to real quick, or we can just jump back to the other party. Whatever.
I mean, I'm okay with reconvening with Clandis. I mean, I didn't really get much info, so.
Okay. You guys meet back up in one of your rooms a little bit later, just for a brief chat.
Okay, so first off, let me just say the food, terrible. I don't know if you guys had any of it.
It's good if you put sugar on it.
That's right. I should have came to you.
I could have
Did you
gave you a
try it?
handful of sugar.
I've noticed the pattern with you and the sugar.
Ellen, I hope you don't mind that I've made her a sugar fan.
It makes too much sense, honestly.
Okay.
So did you find out anything good from the people you talked to?
No. I kind of struck out tonight.
I was doing amazing. Talking nonstop for like an hour to this really interesting person. Turned around, it was a coffee maker.
Wow.
Wasted.
Sometimes that happens.
Got a delicious cup of coffee though.
Well, I mean, at least you got something out of it.
Got to get the mix right.
So-
It's like 90% sugar, 10% coffee.
I will remember this. In case you ever come
takes
by
a drink
the
or something.
store.
And you just see her chewing.
Yeah, it's just...
I tried to talk to like one of the science girlies, because like she was like looking over her notes and everything, but I didn't really have much luck with that conversation. She was kind of stumped on something, but I couldn't really get much else out of that.
You
So-
should have tagged me in for help. I would have helped you talk to the girl.
Honey, you weren't even around me. And
I'm
plus,
just saying.
I thought I could do it, but you know, girls are hard.
Yes.
What about you? You learn anything?
Well, I did. I met this wonderful other person named Pip. He was a member of the janitorial services
Okay.
and helped feed the creatures that they do the experiments with. Very nice person. I told him that if he ever got released from here to come to Baldur's Gate, then I would help him get settled.
Well, that's nice of you.
I thought so. I thought it was. He was a very nice gentleman. But what I learned is that there were Fey creatures here at one time, but it was long ago, and all of the Fey type creatures have been like taken care of now. Apparently there was maybe some kind of disease, or there was a problem with them, and so they were I think maybe they were put out into the water.
They drowned the Fae?
I think so. I think that's what they do with the creatures here. Maybe even the people, if they don't like them. I think they just out into the water and You know, unless you know you're like the mer type person that we have, I don't think that's going to work out for you.
How do you think that works? Like, how has he breathed like that?
I don't. Maybe he's like a normal fish, and he's got gills, so that he can breathe under the water. You know, they are like the amphibious creatures. You know that some of them can go under the water and stay for a long time. But I think he's got gills like a fish.
You know, turtle folk do this thing called cloacal breathing.
I have heard that, right? There was yes, where they breathe out their butts.
Yeah, maybe he does that.
You think he's a butt breather?
I think he might be a butt breather.
I got a question. If you're a butt breather, right? So you're breathing in and out of your butt, right? But like say like you have a burp, like a normal type person with the burps, you know, it comes out your mouth, and you're like, it burps, right? So does that work if you breathe out your butt?
I don't think so.
So you can't breathe out, you can't burp out your butt.
Because burps are more from the tummy, right? Farts are more from below that.
I mean, I guess, but if he's breathing out his butt.
I don't know, but both of you guys are really smart.
Well, thank you.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Oh, we're thinking that Meridius might breathe out of his butt when he's underwater.
I don't know.
So if he has to hold his breath, does he just put his hand over his butt?
Maybe.
In Kalen's version, I'm saying yes. In my version, I'm saying he has gills somewhere. But I think if you ask him, hey, Meridius, where is your gills? It may be taken as being rude.
He'll probably give you like the long drawn out science version of it.
He'd probably be like something like this, like, don't ask me about my gills ever again, or I shall separate your soul from your body using my trident of power. Something like that.
It was scary. It was like he was here with us.
Well, thank you.
That was really good.
I try to, on the side, I like to imitate people. It's something fun I do.
Oh, you should keep doing it.
Well, thank you. But anyway, back to Pip. So the Fae people were here, but they got shooted out into the water. There's a bunch of people, more experiments down here, and then other people like Pip that he called what was it? Simic hybrids. He really didn't go into it, but he said it's people like him. So I'm imagining some kind of like human animal type person. Yes. And then he said that so there's a bunch of them, and then there was a very large hedgehog. Yes, a very large hedgehog person that used to work here as a guard, but is no longer here. He doesn't think.
Is it like a person-sized hedgehog, or is it like a hedgehog-sized?
Well, I don't know. The scale he gave was not very good because he said he was a very large hedgehog. But when I was like, "Oh, you mean like a gargantuan?" and he'll kind of puff himself up like a gargantuan hedgehog. He's like, "No, not like gargantuan." And I'm like, "So I don't even like not bigger than normal a hedgehog." So I'm thinking a little bit bigger than like you, Kalen, but a hedgehog.
I mean, that's a pretty big hedgehog.
That's what I said. It's a big hedgehog.
Do you guys want to? Do we have time? Do we have time to find this hedgehog?
Well, he said that they're not here no more.
Oh, where'd they go?
He doesn't know. He thinks that there's a possibility that they may also got out into the ocean, but he's not sure.
Aw. I like little critters. I had a squirrel once. I had a squirrel friend.
You had the squirrel friend?
Yeah. Name was Hamlet.
Hamlet?
Yeah.
But it was a squirrel.
Yeah. Well,
wouldn't Hamlet be more of like a pig?
Well, I mean, no, he wasn't a pig. He was.
I know
He was
you
kind.
said squirrel.
Yeah, he was kind of a squirrel, but like it turned out not to be, and like it really sucked because like I kind of liked him better as a squirrel, but you know,
What
Yeah.
were they if they were not a squirrel?
what was he? I didn't really interact with him all that much, but I think he was.
What?
I think he was the party, like one of the druids in the party.
Oh,
I
so
think.
the shape shifting.
Yeah,
Like, oh look, I'm a druid, and then I'll pick me by myself.
but like I still don't fully understand like the parameters of like why he was randomly a squirrel. Because like at first I found him in a park, and then like I found him again in an alley, and that's where I befriended him, and then yeah.
I dated a druid once.
How'd that go?
It went well. She liked turning into animals during different things. Sometimes she felt more comfortable relaxing as an animal, and then sometimes there were times like during the things where she would also turn into animal.
Kinky.
It was a very, very much. But one day she turned into a cat and got picked up by animal control, and I couldn't go get her, so I don't know what happened.
I think I
You
can
just
turn into a
left her?
squirrel.
Just leave her.
What?
I went
You
to
want
go
you
pick
want me
her
to
up
turn
and
into a
somebody had
squirrel?
already come and got her. No, I do
So-
not want to turn into a squirrel.
I mean,
So-
not
No.
you.
Oh, okay.
I would absolutely love if you turned into a squirrel, but like it wasn't just like any regular old squirrel. Like, oh my god, he was short and fat. Like, he was like a little
A thick,
little
a thick
he was like a-
squirrel.
yeah, he was like
Okay.
a
All right. See
he
if
was like
I
a
can do it.
solid black little ball
So,
that like kind of
He wild shapes and tries to picture a thick squirrel. So he transforms into a squirrel, but it's like all the thickness is like in just one specific area, kind of.
No.
Was it like
Yeah.
that? I don't think that is right.
No, it wasn't. I mean, I like what your head said, but no, it wasn't like that. He was hefty. He was round. He was plump.
I think what Kaylin is saying is that you made an assumption.
Yeah. But again,
Okay.
I like where your head's at.
Well, so we'll leave this conversation going on with them, okay? So what you get, Andros, is you get a +2 that you can give to one of the guards for one of their roles, okay? One of the imposter guards, okay?
Okay.
Your choice. Keep track of that.
Okay.
Okay. Heading back over to the other team.
So,
You
question
guys, yeah, go.
about this roll. So,
Yeah.
like, can I wait until they make the roll and then I'm like, nah, I had a +2 to that? Or how do I engage the roll?
Sure, yeah. If we find out that they haven't made the roll, you can give them a +2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, back on the other side, you guys are put on the armor, I guess, right? Nobody's resisting. So as Huck puts on the armor, you guys don't know exactly how this is going to work, but as he puts it on, it's like something changes a bit in him. Like he's a little more confident. So you guys get the armor on, get the gloves on, and they have the worms burrow in behind your ears. As those happen, you have like, it's almost like a ringing in your head, and then it all of a sudden it's just shoop. It's like you're connected with Halram and Meridius and Huck. It's almost like you're of one mind, but still separate. You can have your own thoughts, but you can very easily just push those thoughts over. It's very akin to your communication devices. So, Dane walks around. Okay. The last part of this disguise is specific spell that I've worked on. Will alter the way you look. But it will only last for 4 days. As soon as I cast this, I'm going to drop this anti-magic barrier. We're going to use the circle upstairs to send you to the lab. Is there anything else you guys need to do before we do this?
Trix is gonna open the grate down to the sewers after she puts like her primary weapons, like her frostbrand revolver and her wands and such, in the box, and she gives Stanasi a chance to put anything in there, and then she'll close it up and send the chest back to the ethereal plane.
Okay.
She'll have like her bag of holding in there.
I put in my wand and my cloak.
And she's going to keep her. She has a pistol +1 in her bag. She's going to keep that on her. Well, or
We'll
should
say
she'll...
any of those items that you're putting in there, just unequip them on your character sheet.
Yeah.
That way, if you have to make a roll, you won't have any of the bonuses until you put them back on later.
Yeah. Well, she can't take her gloves off, but yeah, like her wands and such, she's stitching. But she's gonna keep the +1 pistol out, and she'll just look at the other and she'll be like, "Should I give this to one of you guys? Like, you disarm me? Do you want me to keep it on me? What's the plan here? I figured we can't tell him that I was just, unarmed."
Well, I could take that for you. Huck is reaching for the gun.
Giving him a look. And then she's thinking about it, and she's thinking about it, and she's remembering, oh yeah, this gun doesn't actually have ammunition, so it'll be fine. And hold it out towards him.
Oh.
Because she unlocked another infusion and infused that pistol too with repeating shots, so it doesn't need ammunition, and he's not attuned to it. So wait, no, do you have to attune to it too? Ooh.
I don't know.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, I don't have to attune to it. Oh, this is fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It has ammo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, she's gonna stop before she hands it to him. Then, in that case, she's
okay.
like, wait a minute. Or wait. No, I didn't put repeating. Or wait, did I? Okay, pause. So, during like the prep era or whatever, Trix has another infusion that she can use.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't like applied it to anything yet. So, I could do repeating shot on the pistol, but I could also do stuff for somebody else. I could do an enhanced arcane focus for a +2 bonus to spell attack rolls. I could do a spell refueling ring. While wearing the ring, the creature can recover 1 expended spell slot to 3rd level or lower. Mind sharpener, like some kind of cap or whatever, while wearing it. Whenever the creature fails a con save, they can use their reaction to succeed instead, expending a charge. There are 4 charges on it, yada yada. Yeah, anything that anybody wants here that I would have done before all this started?
I think out of
between
all
you
of us
all.
going in, I think any of us going into this Huck's going to be the weakest one of the bunch.
Oh wait, Halram only has limited spell slots. But are they above 3rd level?
I mean, he's got paladin spells too, though.
Oh, that's right. You are multi-classed.
And his warlock spells cast at max level. I'll be above. All of the warlock spells.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like the spell refueling ring, but if his warlock slots are above 3rd, then it wouldn't do any good. I would say that she maybe would have done Mind Sharpener for either Huck or Stanasi. I don't care which. To help maintain concentration on a spell.
You guys pick.
Regan, you want it? Let me double check and
Yes.
make sure.
Yes, I'll take it.
Sweet. So never mind then, the gun doesn't have ammo.
Okay. You give it to Huck. As you turn and look the other way, you do hear it click. Oh.
Trix is gonna look at Meridius.
Trust me, I thought about it before I handed it to him.
I understand.
Okay. There's nothing else. Then he walks up
Oh,
to
and
each.
Trix is gonna run down to the sewer and jump in the water.
Okay.
Stanasi, you
she's-
coming?
While she's doing that, Nasi, are you following her?
Yep, I'm following down. Jumping in
Okay.
out there.
Dane goes to each of the imposter guards and kind of makes some symbols across and says some words. And you can feel yourself kind of, not that it is an illusion, you actually feel your flesh like stretching out, and you look like the guards, each of them on the ground. So you guys can pick. One was a crustacean, one was a cephalopod, and one was some type of like insect looking flying thing.
I would say that since I have that tattoo still on me that does the inky black tendrils, that I'll take the cephalopod.
Okay. So, since Huck's not here, you get to pick between the insect or the crustacean.
We'll roll for it because both of those, like, they have like crustacean hands, like pincers.
Yeah, one. I think one hand is here. They're like, it's like they're fingers, but they're like long claw-like fingers, so they're kind of claw-like, but you kind of like can still use them as fingers.
Okay. If
If
I
I
roll
have a
above
picture, I can
50,
just-
it's gonna be a crustacean, and 50 or below, it'll be the insect thingy.
I will say
I'll do
on the
straight.
map that you're on, the little tokens, they represent different ones, but they're all the crustacean token. Like the bigger head and
Oh, I'm a
Is-
bug.
a sea bug, right?
He's a water bug.
Ugh.
Are you the insect or are you the crustacean? Okay.
Yeah,
insect.
the insect.
Okay. So you have like some wings that kind of come out of your back a little bit, and antenna come out. And... All right, so that makes Huck the crustacean. All right. So as they come back up from the sewer, you guys see these transformed imposter guards here. And I'm not sure if you know which one's which. You do see your gun on one of them, so you know that that one's probably Huck. But the other two, you're probably not 100% sure on. Okay. And then he takes you upstairs and ignites the circle. Just step on to the bed there. That's the easiest way. Then
Tricks and Stanasi just freak. Sorry, man. You know, this is one of the downsides of you putting the circle in your bed.
I mean, I don't sleep here anymore, so it's.
That's fair. But I guess it could be worse. It could.
He walks over to you, Trix, and says, "Be careful. And if it goes poorly, I will obliterate them for you."
Trix, for once, looks like she's at a loss for words.
All right, so you guys step through.
This is it.
Okay.
I'm assuming Trix and Stanasi are restrained somehow.
Yeah, they probably had some restraints on them, so you guys probably snap those on. And you walk through. As you come out into the portal room there on the Novijin lab. You see some like technicians there. They turn around and look. You see them kind of staring.
Trix stares him down.
Do I need to call this in? Speaking to the guards there. You guys.
What are you going to call in? We were sent to retrieve this one, and we have.
Right. I didn't mean to interfere.
They're not used to. And Meridius kind of shifts his head a little bit like he's cracking his neck.
Yeah.
They're not used to this type of transportation. We were giving them a moment.
Right. I'm sure you. I mean, yeah, you know where to take them. Of course you do. Yeah. What am I saying? He turns back around to his terminal.
And I kind of shove Stanasi a little harder than I normally would. Get going.
Ugh. Remember that?
I link to Halram. Is this affecting you as much as it is me? On this
I'm honestly trying not to think about it.
And while you guys are trying to communicate with each other, there's like just all this background like chatter going on of like just guards checking in, calling in clears in different areas on patrols. Just this stream of chatter coming through that is just bewildering at first.
When you said that when we put all this stuff on and get the worm, that it kind of gave us more of a idea of the layout of everything.
It starts to feel like you're tapping into something, but it's not like you haven't like fully grasped it. As you're standing there, kind of stalled for a second, Huck pushes past you. This way, and walks just out the door.
This is going to be interesting.
I imagine Huck's more inclined for this type of network than any of us, really.
We'll try to get everybody out of the text line of sight, at least.
So I guess you guys follow Huck. Is that where you're going at this point?
I mean, at least till we're out of eyesight of a lot of people. I don't know if I'm gonna follow Hucky everywhere because he ain't like a fucking clue either.
Okay, so we're gonna go to break real quick. We'll pick up right there with you guys, getting just out of the way of the portal room and figuring out if you're gonna follow Huck or what you're gonna do. So be back here momentarily. And we're back. Whether you're ready or not. Okay, so guards, you are escorting Trix and Stanasi down this corridor, following Huck.
As soon as we are with or outside of earshot of pretty much anyone else, Huck, do you even know what you're doing? You've never been here, have you?
Well, kind of. I feel like I know all of the rooms. Like they are my friends.
I kind of turn and look at Halram. You know more about him than I do. Does this make any sense to you?
It's like they're speaking to me.
Speaking to you in a good way?
Maybe. Not in a bad way. Some of them in a bad way.
Which way to the cells?
Oh, we don't need to go to the cells. We need to go to the commander. That's the protocol. Did you not read the manual?
I think it's in my other...
We were not
Lizard
giving
hands.
manuals to read.
I'm sure you were. I was definitely given a manual. I read it from cover to cover.
I never saw you stick your face into any book.
That is a good point. It's like the book is inside my head.
But he is correct, I suppose. We do need to find the one in charge. That is at least universal protocol, I suppose.
Bring him on.
Well, in that case, Huck, lead the way.
Okay. He turns around and continues walking, weaving down these corridors. So the corridors, I mean, there's metal floors like this, just kind of shiny metal color, and then the walls are like this white, like sterile white, like in almost like panels separated. Ever so often, you might walk by an area where you can view out into the aquatic area outside.
So you would say that this facility is not druid friendly?
It is definitely not druid.
Too much metal. Hey, did you gotta eat that sensually? I saw that piece of pizza. Those the rules.
If I lean way back, I can't read my notes. All right. Oh. This over here. All right, so he weaves through different corridors. You see some different people here and there. Some guards walk past. The guards don't really eyeball you that much, but other people might kind of, you see glances from them. People in lab coats, people in different like worker uniforms. finally you get to a door, and Huck stops and turns around. This is where the commander is.
Then I suppose we shall knock.
Do you want me to speak with them?
Sure, go ahead.
Turns and opens the door, and he walks over to the side and like touches the panel, just hits some buttons, and the door opens. And as you see this like dark room, like this, the lights are really low, and as you walk in, there's a big viewing like portal, like where you can see out. And you can see like other parts of the facility from here.
Security office.
And we'll just switch over to you see a couple of guards there, and behind like a desk you see this figure.
Hey, I know that guy. He's my fourth cousin on my mother's side.
And Huck walks up and says, Commander, excuse me, as he's talking to these other guards, and he turns and looks. Please excuse us. The other guards bow and kind of exit. He walks over. There was only one that was to be retrieved. Why is there two? You see, this one here was, I believe, holding this one in the sewer, and it was really bad, but I think we had to bring this one along because she was protecting the other one. Would somebody like to roll a persuasion check for Huck?
For Huck? Let's see. What does Huck have for persuasion? Oh, nothing. That is an 8.
An 8. It for sending new recruits.
Wait. Commander, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
We brought this one because we did not want her to contact anyone that she may be in league with that was helping hide this one, and I kind of shoved Trix toward him just a little, not really hard, but kind of a little.
You know, maybe you should pick on somebody your own size. Because I'm going to assume they're not letting Trix fly at this point, so.
No.
Why are they not incapacitated?
Because they couldn't get us.
We were instructed to not bring this one to any harm.
He reaches back behind him on the desk and gets like, picks up an object and points it at Trix. This will not harm it. And it just kind of shoots this like ray at you. And do you want to try to resist it?
Sure.
Okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Hey, does she get the bonuses with me and Halram standing there? Because if she does, it's a +5 from Halram.
I don't know that I'll need it because that's a 24.
He looks at this thing and like shakes it. Garbage.
That's what they did too.
Take these to cell block C. There's a special one for this one. This one can be thrown in with the regular lot in B.
Understood.
I want to get those performance issues checked out, by the way. It's not good when the stick does that.
Oh, you guys exit. I think that went rather well. You think we should stop by the cafeteria before we go to the cell blocks?
I don't think I'm allowed in the cafeteria, dude.
Oh, yes.
Look, how do you know this area so well?
I don't know. It's like I've always lived here.
And what in the 9 hells do you need in the cafeteria?
I don't know, actually. Okay, just to the cell blocks then, yes. And he leads you to the elevators. So in the main like central area, there is. It's just this like what you're in the hallways, and the hallways have pretty high ceilings, but in the middle area, it is just like this vaulted ceiling. It goes up like probably 4 stories, 4 floors high. There's like these water fountains out in the middle. It's like kind of decorated a little bit more here, but there's still not like a lot of decoration. There's like some plants and some like water features. And he walks around those, and there's people like buzzing about here. He walks you straight over to the elevators and opens them up and walks in. Come on, don't be afraid. As you guys get on, he looks down. Trick says, "You don't have to be afraid until they lock you in the cell." And he puts his hand on the terminal, and it closes the door, and they start going up.
You know, Huck, I really don't like this. I don't like it when you're talking to the things, cause it doesn't go well for you from what we've seen.
I don't remember a lot of what you're talking about, but so it zips you up probably about 7 floors up, okay? So beyond the atrium where you can't see that anymore, and another like 3 floors. And the door's open. This way. And he walks out, looks right, and turns left.
Maybe he just can interpret the information.
I have a feeling that whatever it is that you and Dane pulled out of those creatures and put into our heads is integrating more with him than it is with us.
And Trix is only like talking casually to them if there's nobody else around.
Yeah. There's less foot traffic up here in these hallways. You go by a number of like just closed doors, and finally Puck stops and says, This is where we should probably leave Trix. And he puts his hand on the pad next to the door and slides the door open. Come along, get in here, you scumbags.
All right, now that's a bit rude. I didn't. Okay, yes, I smell a little scummy right now, but really, what did I do for you to call me scum? Not a thing, except, escaping through the sewers.
As you walk in, there's like 4 to 5 guards just kind of sitting at this like station here. And one of them stands up and comes over. Is this the special prisoner?
It is.
I
sure
will
feel
take-
special.
I will take it from here.
We were told to go directly to cell C to drop the prisoner off inside the cell.
That is not protocol. And Huck says, he is right, that's not correct protocol. We're supposed to exchange the guard at the guard station. Per the manual.
Whether the manual says it or not, this is from the commander's mouth itself.
Oh, that does override the manual. So, I need you to roll maybe an intimidation check.
As Meridius?
As Meridius.
Okay. I got pluses that Huck don't.
Meridius the octopus.
Oh yeah, I forgot he looked like an octopus now.
So with my intimidation, that is a 19.
19. Okay. Very well. Just to the door then. He kind of grabs the restraints of Trix and pulls her forward. He leads you down a corridor.
Yep.
And then it's like
How
at the
tall is
end of the
this guy?
corridor
Is he,
there
like,
is
bent over drinking?
They have long arms. So at the end of this corridor, there's just like cell doors on each side. The one at the very end, he stops and places a hand on the side panel and it opens up. As you look inside, this is what you see. I mean, minus the fairy in there, because that's going to be you. You see this cell kind of hanging from the ceiling.
Did Howram just have traumatic flashbacks of the last fairy he killed?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was an accident.
So he kind of pulls her over to the cell and kind of touches his hand to the side of it, and it opens up the front. And he reaches down to pick you up.
Excuse you, sir.
He just grabs a hold of you and picks you up and puts you inside. Fastens
I
the
forgot
chain
this place is fun on the manhandling. I don't like it.
around your ankle that attaches you to the center of this little odd prison thing you're in, and then removes the shackles from your hands.
As he removes the shackles, I hold out my hand.
Which one? You have 8.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
He puts them in your hand and closes the door and puts his hand up, and it seals and lights up that blue around the outs. It's the inside of the walls. Lights up kind of this blue kind of electric type of pattern. Are you satisfied now?
As long as we have conducted our business in accordance with the commander, yes.
Very
But
well.
we still have the other one that we have to take to cell block B.
Yes. Huck says, I believe that's cell block C. This is cell block B.
Well, I wrote it down the other way when you said it, that Trix was in
Oh.
C and Stanasi was in B.
Okay, sure. Whatever. We'll go with what you have.
I'm fine with what we're doing, but I was just writing down the locations.
So you guys exit back out.
Thanks, guys. This is fun.
They can't hear you.
I don't turn around or anything.
Yep.
Even if I can't hear, I don't turn around or
Yep.
anything. I just keep walking.
Okay, so we leave. Rick's there. And you guys follow Huck down a number of corridors again. And he stops at a door. This is where we will leave Stanasi. And he opens the door. As you walk in, there's only like 2 guards at this station. And they just kind of look up at you. And they're just like, one of them just kind of waves you on past.
But like, I don't get paid enough for this. Just
They're a
do
little
what you
more
do.
lax here. And so you guys go back to the holding cells, and Huck walks over and opens one up. This one looks pretty good. It's not too full.
Full? There's other prisoners in here?
There's other prisoners. Okay, so let's see. Tanasi, Howram, and Meridius. Roll me perception.
Eight.
16.
Okay.
Feel like
Stanasi?
maybe it's Stanasi short or he's muted. There he
My
goes.
bad.
Right.
My bad.
Perception.
I got you. 10.
Okay. So you guys see a number of like prisoners in there, different cells. Basically just like your standard cells with bars on them, right? So like special electricity fields or anything like you saw with Trix. Meridius, you just notice a mixture of different like races. And you see a pile of like different little parts on the in one of the cages as you're walking by. Gears and things. It just catches your eye.
But I don't see anyone in it. Just like,
There are people in there.
okay.
Kind of look. There's a number of like humanoids, like regular human looking guys in there. And one shorter individual. maybe about 3 foot tall.
Is there anything unique about the 3 foot tall individual?
Got kind of gray, messy hair, mustache, braid. Got an apron on. A couple of little tools. And like looking at a little gear with like this little magnifier. Looks over. They pay you to stare these days? New guards.
Just ensuring that you're not doing anything that violates your terms of being in here.
These were all given to me.
By whom?
You are new, aren't you?
Let's just say I usually deal in more exquisite prisoners.
Well, we're just the common type around here. And he goes back to kind of fiddling.
I say this loud enough for just Howram to hear it. That one may come in handy when the time comes.
Howram leads you back out. He says, "Okay, do you guys know where to go?"
Pretty sure that after we were given the orders to retrieve the one that we've already imprisoned, that we were not giving any other orders.
The manual says we have to report back to our post. And I think we can just end up at any of the security posts, but I think we should probably end up at separate ones.
Very well.
We just have to go back to the main floor and then go to the outer rim, and then if you just walk in a circle, eventually you'll find one of the security stations.
Won't we find the clone army on the outer rim?
Just avoid Obi-Wan.
Well, since you seem to know where you are heading, then I guess lead us to the main floor and we will proceed from there.
Very well. And then he kind of leads you and you guys go down and make your way around the outer concourse of the facility there. Okay, so while they're doing that, we have our 3 different groups now, right? And we're about to divide into 3 more groups there, so that is a total of 5 separations, right? Each of the security guards will be kind of working independently. Okay. While the security guards are getting in place, actually, we've separated Stanasi too, so that's 6. Yep. You're divided into 6. The only people that are together are Andros, Kalen, and Keeley. All right, so I guess we'll go back to Probably Trix and Stanasi. Are you guys doing anything now, or are you guys just waiting?
Trix is scoping out the room just to like get a gauge for the security measures, like trying to figure out what she can about the pod thing she's trapped in, and like if there's anything that looks like camera type stuff where they'd be watching her or anything.
Okay. So you can roll probably, let me look here. Let's say insight would be one option. You could use investigation.
Yeah, we gonna investigate.
Okay.
Use this. That was a bad choice. That's a 13.
13. Okay. So obviously, you can tell that sound doesn't travel outside of this, so it's restricting that. You have a suspicion that these things on the side that you thought were electric at first, they seem to be organic in nature. It looked like some type of mushroom kind of woven into the metal.
I mean, I guess it's all on the outside that like she wouldn't be able to touch it or anything.
It's well, the cell is, that you saw, it's probably not at quite the scale. It's a little bit bigger than that. So the chain that you're chained to in the floor is in the middle, and it prevents you from getting to the edge to touch it. If you were to fly, you can't touch the ceiling either. So your first hurdle is the chain around your ankle. Then whatever these plant-like things are,
Trix is going to test and see how intense the security measures are in here, and she's going to try to cast Mage Hand to say, like, poke one of the plants, but she's just mainly wanting to see if any kind of spell can happen.
right? So as you cast Mage Hand, it kind of goes out towards the wall, and it just kind of like evaporates into the wall.
Okay.
Well, she's gonna
Roll perception while you're thinking through that. Your next action.
Okay. 16.
What you notice is that there seems to be like thickness, like to the air. There seems to be something in the air inside of this. And the longer you're here, the more kind of don't mind to be there. Like you start to, your cares start to kind of fade away a little bit. So you feel yourself almost like happy to be here, and then you kind of snap out of it. You're like, oh, nope.
When she feels that, she's gonna stop screwing around, and she's gonna retrieve the mini chest from the secret compartment.
Okay.
And she's gonna try to summon the big one. see if it'll work.
And I think if this would work. Roll for it. You go to summon it, and it seems to it works somehow, like through this. It seems to be working around it somehow.
She's gonna flip it open real quick, and she's gonna dig through, and she's gonna find thieves' tools in her stuff, and then she's gonna close it back up and send the big chest away.
Okay. So as she's starting to work on that, Denasi, you find yourself in a moderately crowded cell. There's probably about 7 other people in the cell. Anything you want to do here?
Who is the biggest person in the cell?
So you see what appears to be a minotaur.
Okay.
And it's sitting at the back of the cell.
I'm gonna approach the Minotaur.
He looks up at you. What do you want? New one.
Just came to say hi. You seem to be lord of this realm.
That's so.
I look
And what
around
would
and
the lord of this realm do for one such as you?
how many have escaped from here? Or have attempted to escape from here?
Day 1, and already. Put those thoughts out of your mind. None have escaped from here.
Is it none have escaped or none have tried?
They've tried, but all are dead. And you hear a voice from the other side of the cell. Ron, you know that's not true.
Ron, your name is Ron? Horns like that and your name is Ron?
It was gonna be Braun, but it is totally Ron now. His name is Ron.
Totally misjudged you. Ron. Ugh. To think, never mind. I'm gonna approach the voice from the other side to just disgustedly walk away from the Minotaur.
As you walk over, there's it's very dark in these cells, but it's almost like light radiates from the one that spoke up.
you, what is your name?
As you approach, you see this elvish woman with white hair, runs down past her shoulders, bun on top. Plain clothes, but they're stitched with different colors. It looks like she's working on some stitching.
Elvish woman, you say?
Yep.
What are you working on there?
Just fixing some clothes for the children.
The children? What children?
You all knew. You wouldn't know. A lot of us here are full grown, but these people, they don't discriminate. They take all races, all ages, for their experiments.
Where are the children?
In a different cell block now, I would imagine. Even know why I'm fixing this.
You told Ron it was a lie. Have people previously escaped?
Just one.
How did they do it?
No. Think no cage can contain that one.
What's your name?
Before she can answer, from the other cell, that gnome walks over that was talking to Meridius. Oh, little girl, that's Kira. She takes care of all of us. She's our mother.
Just need Ellen. Very well. What if I tell you that may be a way out?
I don't ever mean to agree with Ron over there, but I would have to think that you're crazy.
Some might say I'm a bit crazy. Some might say I'm a bit wild. But stay with me. And I'll have my friends on the other side get us out, get you all out as well.
Friends. On the outside.
Not too far outside.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Fair enough.
So, we're going to fade back over to the security guards as you're getting to your areas here, okay? Huck has delivered you to your different security posts. And the game that you will play is that you have to make you can make 3 checks per day. Okay? These checks, you need to succeed on all 3 of them to gain enough information to be able to disable the security system. At least 2 of the security systems has to be disabled for you guys to move forward. If you disable all 3, definitely would be better. So, there are 9 different possible roles here. And what I thought would be fun is if we have each of you roll a d20, so we pick an order, and then you guys can select them one at a time off of there by number.
12.
12, okay. I might want to roll for Huck.
No adding or anything, right?
No, we're just getting an order. Yeah, so just
Okay. 18 for Huck.
18, 12 and 18. Well, you got Halram.
I wasted a 20.
Howard passes his first 3 without even trying. What?
All right, so you get to select first. You want 1 through 9. We're just going to divide them all up,
1 through
and
9
then we'll go through. Yeah, you pick which one you want.
We'll do 4.
Okay. That one is called Sifting Through Tech Scrap. Okay. So then next we got Huck. So somebody want to pick for Huck? Plan Diesel. Pick one for
6.
Huck. 6. All right. That one's called Foraging the Bio-Waste Dumps. Sounds like right up his alley. Okay.
Yep.
Meridius, what do you want?
Let's go with 9.
That one's simulating a minor biohazard alarm. All right, back to Halram.
1.
1, okay. That one is squeezing the supply manager. That could be physically or it could be for information. All right, Blind Diesel for Huck.
8.
The Ocho. That one is exploiting high security gossip. All right, Meridius.
3.
3. Yes. This one's eavesdropping on Vanguard patrols. Back to Halram. We've got number 2. We've got number 5 and number 7.
2, 5, 7. We're gonna go with 2?
2.
Tried
Okay.
to roll for it, but it wasn't giving me anything new.
This is social engineering at guest services. Clan Diesel, we got 5 and 7.
5.
Right up Puck's alley. The direct tech tap. What it's called. All right, so that leaves 7 for Meridius. And that is intercepting a pneumatic message capsule.
So you're working at the bank.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So, do you guys want to go in that same order to roll your rolls, or you want to take turns, or?
Sure.
Okay. You can roll on each of them once per day to try to succeed. You need to succeed on all 3 of them. So if you get a success on one and fail one, get a success on the other one, then you keep the successes on those, and then the next day you're just rolling for the one that you failed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get to the point where you succeed. Okay. So do you want to go in the same order?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Howram. So you've got 1, 2, and
Ooh, question. If
4.
we
Mhm.
succeed, like let's say Howram somehow gets all of his in one day, can I go assist other guards? AKA
Possibly.
Meridius or okay.
Possibly. Yeah, if you you get done early, you might be able to kind of do what Andros and his team are doing, trying to get information, or if you have an idea of like how you want to kind of help them, you might be able to give them some type of bonus. Yep. All right. Which one you want to try first?
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay, you locate a maintenance closet, a discarded technical bin, or a data slate that's left behind. Okay, so one of those objects you find by a technician. So you're looking through it for old maintenance logs or any type of system override protocol. What you'll need to roll is an investigation check to try to piece together this fragmented tech notes that you kind of pull out of this thing.
Nice. I got a +0.
+0. Nice.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. 13.
13 is a fail. Sorry. I mark it as a fail right now. Okay. You want to do all 3 of yours at once, or you want to just kind of bounce around here?
We'll bounce around so it's not all
right.
pressurized in one
So we
location.
got Puck up next. So you guys can tell me as a group if you want to, or you can just let Clan Diesel pick. You got 5, 6, and 8.
Which one did Clan say first? 5?
5.
6 was
Five,
the
6 was the first one, but I'll
6.
take 5.
You're gonna go with 5. Okay. So the
Yes.
direct tech tap. So a high risk, high reward option.
I got the daily double.
Yeah, the daily double.
I'm regretting holding up the 5 fingers now.
Okay, so you step up to an exposed low-level security terminal in a hallway and attempt to directly interface with it using your stolen biometric gloves, or your gloves that you got, okay?
Nice.
You're trying to
Hello,
pull
Mr.
system
Terminal.
architecture logs. You need to make either a sleight of hand or an arcana check.
Yeah, we're gonna go with our Arcana on that
It
one,
says
Steve.
to slice into the terminal. I love the
Nice.
term slice. You get
Nice.
sliced.
So we're slicing like we're in an 80s sci-fi book. Slice the mainframe in order to gather the files.
Love it.
Jack Trenton is the slicer.
All right.
All right.
What do you want to roll? Sleight of hand or Arcana?
We're going to go with Arcana on this one.
Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah. You should.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why
I
are you
mean-
so good at nature?
I don't know. One of those personalities was half druid.
I know, right?
Funny, Huck don't look druish. All right. So that is a 27.
27. Yeah, I think you got that one. You pulled direct data packets outlining the system's exact fail safes. Okay, so you know the exact sequence
I like
of,
it when you touch me this way.
you know the exact sequence of wires to clip and spells to cast to bypass the terminal without alerting the central command. So,
And then at the end, he lights a cigarette.
got a pass on that one. Gonna mark that one green. Green is good. All right, Meridius.
Oh, I'm going for number 9 first.
For 9. Simulating a minor
Now I wish I'd
biohazard
have done
alarm.
6.
You might have bumped into each other.
Right?
All right. So you deliberately create a controlled, localized hazard, like cracking open a minor chemical vial or inducing a mild localized magical surge to force a localized sector terminal to flash a warning. You're not trying to lock down the whole base, you're just trying to trigger a diagnostic routine. So you can either roll Arcana or Medicine.
We'll go with medicine.
This room needs some more natural light.
I got a 16.
16, that's a pass. Ooh. The local automated security terminal enters diagnostic mode to assist with a threat. While the terminal runs its diagnostic check, its security protocols are briefly exposed, revealing the master network pathways to anyone watching, which happens to be you. Sliced. That one great. All right, back to Halram.
Number 1.
All right. Wheezing the supply manager. All right, so you target a quartermaster named Finch. While he's distracted by incoming shipments, so you have to, let's see. So I guess you're trying to get access to these master routine manifest, which details when and where power grids are temporarily cycled down to move large biomass deliveries. So you can either roll persuasion, intimidation, or insight.
They're all the same. I'm trying to get the information out of this guy, the supply manager, the quartermaster.
Yep. You're trying to get access to these manifests. Yep.
We'll do persuasion first.
Okay. Oh shit.
Ooh, dirty 20.
30-20. Yeah. Okay, so that is a success. Finch complains about a specific delivery window. Says, fine. Look, the auxiliary grid trips for exactly 90 seconds every day at 1400 to let the slurry pumps prime without blowing the breakers. Just don't tell anybody I told you that.
Slurry pumps?
The slurry pump. So you learn a perfect unmonitored window where somebody might sabotage a little bit. Yep. All right, we got Huck again.
We'll do 6.
Origin the bio waste dumps. All right. So the security systems in the Deep-Lab likely rely on bioluminescent organisms. So Huck needs to venture near the disposal chutes. Pretty sure he has at least through another life. He has experience with that, right?
Yep.
Let's see. What's that? I lost my place. Disposal chutes and waste vats to inspect discarded materials and biological runoff.
Oh, goody.
The poop chutes.
Yep.
So you can roll nature
At least Huck doesn't actually have a
or
sense of smell.
survival. Right. Nature or
I
survival.
mean, there could be
Hold on,
worse
let me
things.
consult with the group. I don't know. Only one of them's good. Okay, we're going to go with the nature on this one.
Good answer. Good answer. 5 answers on the board.
We surveyed 100 people. Top 5 answers on the board. Nice. That would be 26.
That is a success.
I'm rolling.
Huck
very good
identifies the specific pheromone compound used to keep the security organisms docile during the maintenance cycles.
the smeller is the feller, I believe.
So Huck is able now to use this chemical signature to later temporarily blind or confuse the organic security sensors.
I'm blind.
All right, Meridius.
We will go with number 3.
3. Eavesdropping on the Vanguard Patrol. All right, so Meridius will have to hang around the guard break room.
Is one of these guards a big blue guy in a lot of armor? Because you said it's a Vanguard, right?
This is a Vanguard. Guardian.
I'd prefer it to be Cade 6 if we're going to do this. I'm just saying.
We all know that
there was
all the Guardians from Destiny 2 are now looking for new jobs.
new jobs. Did you hear about the robot near the poop chute?
Where were we here? Okay, hard. Hang out near the guard break room, or follow a patrol detail through the corridors, listening for tactical chatter and complaints of the elite guards. So, you will either need to roll stealth or perception.
We'll go with perception because I don't know how stealthy this armor is. That is a dirty 20, sir. I got 19 plus 1.
Yes. You overhear 2 guards complaining about a specific technical quirk. Listen, If the primary terminal takes a hard biometric error, and I mean hard error, 3 times in a row, it forces a hard restart on the local substation to prevent a lockout. Takes the cameras down for like 5 full minutes. The other guard says, I don't even like you. Why do you keep talking to me? Okay, so we've got Howram again. I think for
2.
number 2, social engineering guest services. So Howram approaches the male half-elf running guest services. Since he handles badges, visitor logs, and routing VIPs, his desk terminal has a map of the physical security node location. So, you can roll deception or performance.
To try and see the map? Or try and distract to get the map?
Yeah, you're going to try to do somehow talk him into this by deceiving him, or do some type of performance that distracts him so that you can look at the thing real quick.
Well,
What's
it's the
this
same for
magic
both,
trick?
so I think since Howram's getting used to his insect appendages, we'll do performance.
Okay.
Okay.
19. Success. He happily prints out a guest routing map and gives it to you. It has clear blueprints of exactly where the physical junction boxes are located. Alright, we're back to Huck. This is exploiting high security gossip. Alright, so Huck heads to a communal area like the central courtyard area where we were talking about, or maybe the dining area, to mingle with researchers or off-duty like technicians who handle security grid maintenance. Instead of asking directly, Huck will use subtle conversational manipulation to get them talking, because we all know he's great at this.
Yep.
So we either need deception, performance, or insight.
Well, we'll do insight because that's the only one he's got a bonus on.
Okay.
And he's got a +1 to insight.
You guys have been rolling really good anyway, so.
That's a 9.
9. So he messes up. He talking for like 4 hours to something and realize it's Keeley. Complete waste of time. All right. So Meridius, we're at intercepting a pneumatic message capsule. Important physical security memos and daily override codes are sent through the overhead pneumatic tubes network to avoid digital interception. That's the best way to keep a password. Just write it down on a post-it. Stick it in a pneumatic tube and shoot it at your friend.
And shoot
The
it across
preferred
the
way
facility.
is to write it down on a post-it. Place that post-it on the bottom side of your keyboard.
Oh, when it arrives in the pneumatic tube, it's actually on the bottom side of a keyboard inside of the tube.
Okay, good. Perfect. Yep.
Completely safe.
Yep.
So Meridius, you have to wait for a capsule to pass through a secluded corridor and attempt to smoothly intercept and replace it.
Smooth operator.
So we
We'll
need
see
a
how well this
sleight of
goes.
hand or athletics check.
We're gonna go with athletics.
Okay,
'cause
so you're gonna like
I'm
punch it
more-
out of there, and as you punch it through, you let go because it's in your hand.
So I rolled a 12 with a +4, so 16.
16. Okay. That one is this also. All right,
If
so
we'd
you
have went sleight of
intercept.
hand, it'd only been a +1. So I definitely wouldn't go in there.
You intercept a direct memo meant for a high-ranking guard containing the temporary bypass phrases for the day. You copy the data and send the capsule on its way before anyone notices. All right, so that's the end of day 1. You've almost got the whole thing complete, so that's good. So, as that concludes, we're going to. I think we would probably go back to Trix here, and then we would have to go back to Andros and them for the start of the next day. It was your negotiation. So, Trix, what are you doing?
She's trying to pick the lock on her ankle.
Okay, you can roll. It's. I know sleight of hand. Oh, it's not sleight of hand. It's actually just a dexterity check in 5. But you know everybody uses sleight of hand, so if you want to use sleight of hand, you can.
I mean,
I don't know
You're
that it
all
makes much
three.
difference.
If you're all 3. That's 32.
I mean, you just beep, pops right off.
Oh, nice. Nice. Man, you'd expect them to have better locks around here.
And she's gonna kind of just stop and listen, see if it sounds like anybody's coming. But then she can't really hear anything outside of her little thing.
Mm-mm.
Okay, okay.
Can she get to the mushroom things now?
You can, if you want to. You can touch them if you would like to.
She's not going to touch. She is going to get very close and observe.
Okay. Okay. So, I mean, they're definitely organic in nature. They're somehow woven into this metal frame, like coming like right out of it somehow.
She's gonna.
So you can roll insight or investigation if you want to try to figure out what's going on here.
Investigation. What if I didn't miss my tray?
That's a 22.
22. Okay. So, what you can tell is these things are primarily just for sedation. They're to make the prisoners docile, of course, right? This is the whole point of them. And seems to be that you think that the actual organic matter is being fed from somehow inside of the walls there, like there's like some type of like feeding mechanism that's keeping them alive. But you feel like it would probably take some type of strength to like pry open some of this stuff to disable it. If you want to try that.
Well,
Axe and thieves' tools. Does she have a crowbar or something? I don't know. She'll at least she'll find a spot that's not going to be readily visible if somebody comes in and try to pop it open, I guess.
Okay. You can make an athletics check.
It's going to be very bad. But she's also low-key hyping herself up as she does it. And she's gonna use Flash of Genius and be like, okay, if I just get this kind of leverage there to turn it from a -1 into a +4. Okay, that's good. That's a 21.
21. You pop the panel open and you see just like some type of mechanisms in there that seem to be kind of pneumatically pushing some type of liquid to these things. So then if you want to try to disable it, you'll need to make like another sleight of hand, or you can just bash it, or
Sleight of hand for sure.
yeah.
24.
24. Okay. So you get in there and manipulate it and stops feeding the liquid through. Of course, these things don't seem to just wilt and die immediately, but they're just, you think that in time that they'll probably be able to, they'll stop producing as much stuff and slowly die. You might be a little dizzy still for a while, but long term, at least you'll keep your mind about yourself.
At this point, she'll just kind of close that back up so that it's hidden again, so that it isn't obvious that she was screwing with shit. Then you know what? She's gonna head back over to where she was chained, and she's gonna put the chain back on and relock it. And she's gonna summon the chest back so she can put her thieves' tools away.
Okay.
And then settle back in. Because at this point, she's like, all right, they're not gonna just leave me sitting here forever. I want to know who's gonna talk to me.
All right.
But she at least is no longer going to be drugged.
What we'll probably do here is, since we're going to go to the next day anyway, and we're getting so close to the end, we'll probably stop there and pick up on the next day, the next time here, and kind of go from there. Unless, I think that's probably a good idea, because if we get into the next day here, we're just going to kind of fragment it a little. We'll just stop there, and we'll pick up with Andros and his team on this next time around. And I am sure that you guys are going to be inside of a pneumatic tube. Funny on it.
I came the closest.
They have bigger ones.
My hand was in one.
That's also what she said.
That's more like what I said to her. But
hey, now
we will pick up there, and then the security guys will get to roll on their failed checks to see if that will be the day. So what you guys will do is, once you succeeded on all those, then you're gonna relay the message to Andros that, hey, we're ready, and when you're gonna do it, and then he'll relay that information to Dane, who will then trigger the big distraction outside before you guys kick it off. But we will pick up on that next time, and so we'll just do quick shout outs as streaming with us. So we got Double Up Buck down there, so if you want to tell the people about yourself.
As of right now, all we're doing is our D&D stuff, but when August kicks off, we'll get back into our regular schedule, hopefully. But for now, it's the first and third Saturdays of each month. We do my homebrewed D&D campaign of Vidar Realm of Dragons, and that is at 7 p.m. Central Time.
Then we've got Lady Chaotic, who typically is here playing Adara, but she's away for a while. But she streams over on her channel, does a lot of GTA roleplay on different characters there. So if you're interested in that, go check her out. And just going down the list here, we got Judgy DM. He does the D&D stuff over on his channel.
I do, but we haven't been doing any of that as of late because of work. But I'm like sidetracking by it somehow. We're going to be streaming some Power World competitions, PvP, here soon. Just because I can do that regardless of what hours it is over on my side for freedom. But be on the lookout for those. We're doing like a giveaway to whoever wins this first PvP match, and we'll have future ones coming up as well.
A PvP? Did you say like D&D characters versus D&D
like,
characters?
No. This is like Power World,
PAL battles.
Oh, Power.
Yeah, PAL
okay.
battles in the arena.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was taking a note, and I heard that, and I always go back to the not actually heroes team facing off against your guys.
I'm ready for that one.
I'm ready for Buck to choose a side.
We already had this talk, Judgy. I'm gonna play JD on Not Actually Heroes. I'm gonna be a latest on Dungeon Mechanics.
That's not even fair. One's a god.
And then we've got
you a god.
Rican Streams does some stuff with the books and some working out, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. We'll actually be back in the gym and working out here and probably in the next couple of weeks as school kicks back off and we're back to a schedule where the kids are in school and I'll have my classroom and stuff, so things will be a little bit easier for that. We'll get back into marathon training for February for the Austin Marathon, and we're still reading some books. So right now we just started The Blade Itself by Joe Abercrombie. It's a first part in a trilogy, and it's really good so far. We'll see how it goes.
It looks like something I would be interested in.
It's like high fantasy. It's grim dark high fantasy, a little bit of world building, because like again, this is part one of a trilogy. I forgot the name. The First Law, I think is what it's called. But even get some high praise from good old George R. Martin. So
he needs to quit praising people
Martin
and get back to work.
Saying
Finish those books.
Never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen. Then we got
you know what's wrong, don't you? He lost the floppy disk for the word processor that he uses on DOS to write all the books.
That's what it is. His floppy's corrupt. That's what the kids are calling it these days.
Exactly. It happens to a lot of men.
And then Rolly VT, I think you had a little post about your streaming the other day, right?
I did.
So I don't. I think you're stepping away from that for a little bit. So, but over here on Nerdicopia, we try to stream a couple times a week. We do this on the second and fourth Sundays every month at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we have a show with Double Up Buck where me and Klein D's on Double Up Buck sit around and just chit chat called Three Old Men on Thursdays at 10:30. And then we keep trying to motivate to go forward with some of these other ideals that we have. But, maybe we'll get there someday.
I'm still waiting to see Clan play Majora's Mask hardcore.
About 3 weeks after I'm dead.
What it is, he plays Majora's Mask, and if he dies, instead of starting at the beginning of Majora's Mask, he has to start Zelda 2. The Adventures of Link.
That's the hardcore chat.
It's just
I would
an endless
rather
loop.
play Majora's Mask, and every time I die, I have to lose an article of clothing.
You die a lot in that game.
But
I'll be
Clan, the
naked in
hardcore
like an hour.
portion, you'll die on the inside.
If I play Majora's Mask, I'm going to die on the inside.
Yeah, but when you die on the game, you just go to Zelda 2.
Which is hell.
So we're gonna get out of here. Definitely check out all of our stuff. We have our link tree with all of our socials. We got nerdicopia.net where we got merch. We've got 2 YouTubes. We've got Not Actually Heroes, the YouTube.
You know the name. Now watch the tube.
Watch the tube. It's got all of our TTRPG content, so go check that out. And then if you like any of our other content, it's at Nerdicopia over there on the YouTube. And we got a Discord as well, so definitely join that. That's where you can hang out with us and chit chat. And don't forget about Only Liches.
For the sexy bitches.
This is sexy bitch. All right. So we're gonna get out here and be playing this game again on the 9th. Is that right? Yep. Like the 9th, right? Okay. So we'll see you guys, if nothing else, then. So see you guys next time. Bye. Looking at the wrong side. I moved my stream.